I'm Christine Pyman. I'm an artist. I'm known mainly as being a jeweller, but I do everything. People just don't really know that I do everything. So the jewellery thing is important because the intimacy of scale is what speaks to me. So even with all my artworks, most of them tend to be quite small anyway. So the Tiny Gems project is perfect because they are really tiny gems that I just love this intimacy. I love drawing people in to see things that they wouldn't normally see. Things that are just beautiful and all around us. I've wanted to do true local, to coin a phrase. I wanted to find objects that were natural, that were found around the areas that people don't look at. I wanted to show the beauty of them. So I've found pieces that if you look really up close, you can see some just gorgeous detail. And I've used aluminium, which is industrial scrap from a business in the council area, which they gave to me. And I annealed the metal to make it soft enough to take the embossing. So found the bits, annealed the metal, shaped it all up, embossed it, polished it, cut it all, sanded all my edges to make it safe for anyone touching, so it's not sharp. It shouldn't be sharp. There's all sorts of, it's smooth anyway. So it's a metalwork, basic metalwork process using found objects to encourage people to look, really look at things. And so having them sort of semi-hidden around here, unless you actually stop and look, you're not going to see them, or unless you come hunting for them. And I hope people do. I've got about 20 of them so far. I do love nature. I mean, it's just amazing. But that was why I didn't want to glue pieces onto trees, because it would hurt them, you know? Didn't want to damage anything. I just thought this is just such a beautiful place to be, and this should be included as part of this project. It's just gorgeous here. With the pieces I'm putting up, I think it's an ongoing theme amongst my work to get people to seriously look, just to look. And once you start looking, you appreciate. And there's just things to look at. I mean, all the textures in this bark are just beautiful. So you get some lovely photography here of the colours even. But people, a lot of people just, they cycle past, they walk past, and they don't look. So to have that seeing things, really seeing things, appreciating things, is a wonderful gift. So I want my work, particularly in this project, to be a wonderful gift. Yeah, I'm trying to find pieces where the work fits in nicely with the tree, where if someone looks from the path, they might catch just a glint of something and come and investigate. And I want to do it without harming the tree at all. So I'm just looking for loose bark areas that I can loosen up just a little bit more and slide this in. I thought of other ways of adhering, and I just didn't like the idea of gluing, nailing, or any of that stuff. So it has to slide in and sit. And if it just means me loosening bits, that's okay, I think. There, perfect. They could be framed. They can go in a little frame, a box frame. They could just sit on a windowsill. They could get chucked in a drawer. They could get made into jewellery. They could get stuck on Christmas trees if someone wanted. They can get, this one's probably a bit, it's nothing sharp, but this one's probably a bit spiky shape to stick in a pocket, but you know, pocket pieces. I mean, the things I carry around in my pockets, in my bag. So I think that one works quite nicely there. And it's like an introductory, like, signpost to there is something here. Well, let's get some stuff out there for people to see, to appreciate, to have as part of this project. And then they're part of it too, because part of finding them is part of the project, I think. So it's a trail. It's an art trail, it's a discovery trail, it's a treasure trail. And it's all part of how wonderful councils can be if they put their minds to it. It's just wonderful. I'm really stoked about this. I mean, it's probably pretty obvious, but I'm really stoked. I love it.